Okay, so let's see. So before we go on, do you remember what was the most important thing you needed to practice last time?
Which was, the one important thing I remembered was don't let Fox run you down.
That, and specifically the punish. What happens?
Stop, jab, reset.
When Fox up smashes your shield.
Yeah, shield.
You
stop,
gotta
shield.
fucking punish that.
Yep.
100%, right?
I actually have been doing it consistently
Good.
on Uncle Punch, I found. And it's funny, Johnny made an out shield options video, and I found you can do bear out shield if they up smash behind.
Oh shit, I didn't know that. Okay.
It's only useful at high percents because they'll CC it at low percent.
Gotcha,
But
yeah.
I actually been practicing it, but the problem is I haven't played that many Foxes, so I haven't really been able to fully implement or see how it works.
Yeah. I notice sometimes when Fox up smashes the shield, it's like, sometimes it's like the pushback is a little too far, sometimes it's not, but you'll get a feel for it once you keep doing it over and over again, you know?
Yeah, on Uncle Punch I found out, like, there's a certain spot where you can just act out immediately.
Yeah, 1 second. Testing. Test. Okay. Testing. Okay, wait.
I actually have not seen the Winter Smile set, but I've seen the bands.
Okay. Alright, let's get this started. Let's see what Kevin does. I'm mad interested to see this shit. Okay, Kevin's coming over after you.
Nice.
Nice grab. Okay, space that. Okay, that was important. Watch this. Right there. What happened?
Full up there, and...
What happened to Nick, though?
He CC'd.
He CC'd it, right?
Mm-hmm.
If he didn't CC it, what would have happened?
Probably a punish.
Yeah. Super important, right?
Mm-hmm.
Notice how he acts out at CC, right? He blocks, but then he realizes that he's too far away to get like punished, so he nairs it, right? So he's using the CC kind of to see where Fox is, right? Mm-hmm. Just because you CC it doesn't mean you have to do something right away.
Yeah.
He's like he sees, see how far Fox is. Right there. Okay, I'm good. Yeah. Nice. That's tricky right there. So this situation, right? Hard to deal with. Bear on shield, right?
Yep.
So Nick does is Nick predicts the dash away, so he tries to do a delayed nair. You've seen this before, right? Mm-hmm. But Kevin, really good answer, right? Comes back with a dash attack.
Yep.
Super good. Oh shit. Okay, this is that. Really, dude, this is interesting. What the fuck? Okay.
Yeah, I'm not really in terms of like I might be opinions of how Nick tech chases because he does the dash tech chase, which is very interesting, but there are some uses where it's really good.
Mm-hmm. That was important. Look at this. Look how he on this up throw he knows exactly where he's going.
Mm-hmm.
Gets the earliest tech from mid stage.
And there's nothing. It's funny when we were talking about it yesterday with Kevin. What he would say is that it's actually hard to really get anything off of Falcon at low percents.
Yeah.
Off of a throw.
Yeah.
So, just in this case, should I use up throw? Or when they up throw me, just try to get as far away from them as possible?
Yeah. I would practice this situation over and over again, right? Just to, like, especially at 0, right? Or close to it. See how long you can get away with that. Mm-hmm. Side platform tech. Maybe you can get away with it for a long time, you know?
Yeah, because let's see how far you get, like, where Kevin is when he techs.
Oh, shit.
There's not really...
Yeah, there's nothing.
There's nothing.
Yeah.
There's pretty much nothing he can get off of it. It's definitely something I can look over. So it's like worth...
I would write that down.
So,
yeah.
It's I actually kind of reorganized how I did my notebooks.
Sure.
So I have one specifically just for mindset now. I kind of...
Oh, interesting. Okay.
One just for mindset now. And then the other one I'm using more so like I'll have like a versus Fox one, a versus Marth one or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, I'm trying to think more character specific.
That's cool. Okay. Yeah,
I think it was part
it's
of the
always
problem.
helpful to have a mindset for a specific matchup too, right? Like I remember, like sometimes if I'm playing Marth Fox, my mindset as Marth has to be like, I gotta get grabs, you know?
Yeah.
I can't.
So Kevbot, NMW analysis. So when Fox up throws at 0, or when Fox up throws at low percents.
Yes. Or yeah, exactly.
So when Fox up throws at low percents. When Fox up throws at low percents, try to get as far away from him as possible.
Yeah. So I don't know how long this works until, but I assume once it stops working to the side platforms, I assume it works on the top platforms with the slide off or something. So Nick definitely has labbed this, and so that's why Nick's pretty good to watch because he's a nerd, right? So he'll know all this shit.
Yeah, I don't watch too much Nick, really, but I definitely should because there are some things. I mostly only, in the past, only watch, like, people at the very top. Really see what they do, but I'm starting to realize, like, there's definitely, like, Nick is right there, like, there's definitely... So, just restate, so when Fox up throws at low percents, try to get as far away from him as possible.
Yeah, well, using the side platform text, you know. Yeah.
With side plats.
Yeah. So there's a way, it looks like that he's teching on the way up, so... See, he's like almost teching on the way up. Yeah, so...
With side platforms.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Nice. Oh, that's so gross. Nice.
Kevin's actually been really good at doing so. He'll actually shield poke.
Oh, sure.
So go back to where you did the Raising Bear on shield. So after the attack. So this is something Kevin and I went over with yesterday, so you're going to see him. Okay, so I'll pause right there. He tries to do that Rising Bear and time it because his feet are exposed.
Oh,
Falcon's feet are exposed here. I find this really interesting, and that's the one thing I really took from Kevin. So, like, slow motion right here. So, like, take it a couple frames back and just slow motion this. Alright, so... What Kevin's trying to go for...
shit. He actually kicked the feet, but it didn't work. That sucks.
It's because the way shield pokes work is that it can't hit the actual shield itself.
Oh, interesting.
That's typically how shield poking works, and Kevin has been really good. He's been... And I noticed at the at Gator games, we watched his Gator games Grands yesterday, and he poked Nick so much in those situations. So just in particular, I've noticed that they will try to shield poke in that situation. So should I say for future reference, like, shield the eye down if possible? Like,
sure, but you know, it's a detail you worry about if you get hit by it consistently. If you don't get hit by it consistently, don't worry. But
it's just something that's
cool that you mentioned that because
it's something that we talked about yesterday, and I'm like that's really smart.
Yeah, that's smart and scary.
That's what again I've grown an appreciation from Kevin. Because both Uber and Kevin actually analyze really differently, but Kevin is so smart for finding out. I'm like, that's really smart.
That's so cool. Yeah, a lot of people, I would never have thought of that.
It's so smart.
Yeah, that's really good. Okay.
So that's why he's doing that bear, if you're wondering.
Yeah. This is really important right here. What Nick does. Remember what we talked about last time about once you reset in the middle. So. Remember how you had a tendency to kind of rush back in?
I still sometimes do. I sometimes am like...
Yeah. So
now I still have that tendency.
So look at how many times Nick dash dances very tightly. Look, he's very tight because he knows there's a fight for center right now, right?
Yep.
Who wants center first, right? So Nick is a little more patient. But look what happens when Nick... Look how his patience pays off, right? So they pretty much reset neutral, right?
It's literally center.
So who's going to get center, right? Nick, does he want to rush in? Look, he dash dances. What does he get? He gets a back air out of him, right?
Yep, Kevin Bears.
So this dash dance right here, before you regain center, is super important. Because otherwise he would have got hit by that, right? And so he knows that's not necessarily punishable, so he doesn't necessarily force the issue. But he knows since Fox pretty much did a move before him, he's at least has a little bit of an advantage to move forward, right?
Mm-hmm.
So after he sees this bear,
Kevin committed to something.
He committed to something, right? So now it's safe for him to go into center.
Yeah.
You know? So he took center because he was a little patient, you know?
Yep.
That little patience paid off.
Kevin there. It doesn't matter if it hits or not.
Right. And so he's like, oh, well, if you're going to whiff and then I know, you committed, I'm just going to take center for myself. So, boom. So we took center. All right. And now he just kind of represents a knee there, which is good.
Learning hit bars.
Yeah, still the fight for center.
Yep.
None of them want to commit.
Fault mirror.
Yeah. Oof, that barely missed. That's
unfortunate.
That's really unfortunate.
But, it happens.
Yeah.
It happens. I've come to accept that sometimes that'll happen.
Oh, he fucked up. What the fuck? That's weird.
Hand, go back to when he gets the grab, actually. Okay, that's something actually I've been trying
really good grab.
Well, this is something I've been trying to work on.
Mm-hmm.
Is after you die, when you get invincibility, just go and attack them.
Yes.
Really.
Yeah.
Because it's actually really funny that you mentioned this because when we were watching the People's Tuesday or the Gator game set, Nick didn't do this once.
Oh.
He never did this once. So it was interesting, and I think that Gator game set happened a while ago, but that was something actually that Nick did not do much.
That's interesting.
Because he would just give him too much respect.
Gotcha.
And what would happen is that Kevin would pretty much just not get hit at all. He didn't get punished for his invincible. While Nick was invincible.
Right. That's a good thing. Yeah.
So one thing I've been thinking about is just after you die, just throw out some because you're invincible.
Invincible.
You can throw out any risky move.
Yeah.
I can throw out Falcon Punch, but since I'm invincible, it's not really punishable.
Exactly.
So same thing here.
Yeah.
As just getting Kevin's face right now in this
also,
situation.
one really interesting thing to note is that especially here with this grab, fresh knee to grab is almost guaranteed. Fresh knee to grab. Like a fresh deep knee and to grab is like, it's really hard to get away from as Fox unless he shines out a shield. Or anybody,
Should I write this one
down?
down?
You should write that down, yeah. So
when invincible, fresh knee to grab is almost guaranteed.
Yeah. So that's really smart why he did that, Because obviously, think about this. If he's invincible doing a knee, right?
Yep.
You can't shine out a shield him, right? Because he's invincible. So most people are just going to hold shield. So that's a really smart sequence there by Nick.
Oh, it's almost. Karen. Yeah, because that's one thing I've been thinking about recently, and also this has been a problem. I actually been struggling getting grabs recently, just for that reason. And we talked about I should just empty hop grab more. Yeah. Because sometimes I rely people will just live in shield because I just aerial so much, and it's like I don't know when to throw out the grab. So
that's a good spot right there. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just figuring out how to grab. Yeah. If that makes sense. Because I played Brandon and. It pretty much, Brandon's whole strategy when we played, he literally just played don't get grabbed. He played that game. I've never seen Brandon play more defensive in my life, but it worked, too, because once it limited my grab openings, it was harder for me to get punishes or harder for me to get going because my game is so predicated. I'll be very honest. My game is very predicated on grab. Right. And Brandon pretty much shut that down because when he mitigated my opportunities, it was harder for me to get started. Gotcha. But in the few times I did, I zero to death him a few times for it. Nice. So it's there's a reason why he did, and I'd say good on him for doing it. Okay. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely good on him. That's just good smash on that. The nipple stomp. Yeah. Absolutely sick.
Let's see what Nick does here with invincibility. Grabs, way dashes away. I like it.
Ooh, he messed up on the grab there. Okay, Hannah, that's the one thing actually Kevin's been doing that we talked about yesterday. So Kevin will always DI away.
Oh yeah, down throw. Yeah.
Because we talked about how it's very risky. At this length. Yeah. It's a big commitment. Yeah. Really, for Falcon to go out here in this situation. Yeah. Pretty much maybe soft knee, but even then, soft knee is very risky in that situation. He's at a range where I'd say it's actually he could have gone for it, but it's like,
too risky.
but the point still stands. It's very risky to go there.
Yeah.
So what Kevin and I mostly talked about is that sometimes wait for
the
Fox after. What does Fox do after sometimes?
Yeah.
Because it's like you can commit out there, but if you miss pretty much 9 times out of 10, you're gonna die.
Yeah.
So we mostly talked about. So let's see what Kevin did. Shine stall.
Oh, into the air dodge. I like that. Yeah. I would have up tilted if I was Nick, but
Yeah.
Let's see.
Well, up tilt is an option too.
Yeah. All right, right there again. This is a sequence that keeps happening. Nick tries to clip him with Nair here, comes back and dash attacks, right?
Mm-hmm.
Tough situation because Fox can weave in between really easily, right?
Mm-hmm. Kevin's really good at this in particular.
Yeah, so I really want to see how Nick adapts to this, right? Because he keeps whiffing Nair right in front of him. So we'll see how he adapts to that.
Okay, that stomp right there.
Ooh, that was good.
Really, okay.
So that's a good point. Let's see.
Hurt box. Okay, this is like Kevin. I kind of am starting to agree with him on this.
Yeah.
He says up tilt's actually so overrated against Falcon.
Yeah.
Because Falcon's hurt box.
Yeah.
It's because of Falcon's hurt box when it kind of gets in that little, I call it the cannonball state.
Yeah.
When it gets in that little cannonball state, it's so good because look at that.
Yeah.
It's so his hitbox is so minimized. I mean, we talked about it too. It's the same thing with we talked about with the shine thing.
Right, with the shine.
It's almost a very similar thing.
Yep.
The window is tight. I've been trying to get better at the timing, but I may actually Uncle Punch this too.
Yeah, you might want to Uncle Punch that.
I think it's worth Uncle. It's similar to the up smash thing we talked about. I think I should just work on how to show the whole.
Yeah. Now Nick missed the crouch cancel on this, but it's not the end of the world because he knew he was at low percent anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So good on him for reacting.
There's not much really you can get a dash attack at this percent.
Yeah.
Great stomp.
Stomp was crazy. Nice.
Good side B.
Oh, good tech by Kevin. Wow.
Don't know if that dash attack was intentional or not.
So look how Nick reacts after he gets hit here. He still does that same stomp, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just in case he sticks something out. It's an interesting thing to do to out of hit stun to stomp as Falcon, because you're pretty much hoping that they stick something out, So I would just play around with that,
Should I write this one down?
Yeah, I would write it down. Yeah.
Write down. How should I word it?
Stomp out of hit stun, or practice picking good moves out of hit stun, or this was greedy by Nick, but it wasn't. But he kind of had a read on it, so it wasn't too greedy, and it's pretty safe.
Should I write at low percents or anything like that?
Yeah, low percents. Yeah.
Good moves. Oh. Hit stun.
Because what's the alternative here? After he gets hit, the alternative is blocking, right?
Yeah, and that's something actually I tend to not. I don't really attack out of hit stun too much. I'm kind of like. I'll admit right now, just as a style, I've started to turtle a lot more because it just.
Yeah, you have.
I'm not as confident as a whole right now, but
you have to attack out of hit stun as Falcon to keep people honest,
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, because this is not a true combo, right?
No.
So you have to fight as much as you can to not let Fox follow up, But I missed it. Okay.
Good jobs.
Yeah.
Oh,
shit.
Nice. Well done.
Nice.
Power shield. That's that rising bear thing. And let's see. I want to see if it poked. See?
Yeah, I did poke.
It's the exact same thing.
That motherfucker.
It's the exact same thing. This is so good that Kevin discovered.
That's broken.
It's so good.
Broken. That's broken. Delete the pods. That's broken.
I literally saw him like, dude, that is so smart.
Yeah.
Because it works on pretty much every character in some capacity. I'd say only maybe Sheik can get away with it because her shield's so darn big. But I saw that and I was like, that's so good.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's so good.
Yeah. Fuck, Nick is just kind of flailing right now. Trying to get that stomp. He should die, yeah.
Oh, I think he probably was looking for Randall.
Wow, that's so broken. Does the attack? Good.
Good push off. Grab.
Still.
Yeah, Nick's not comfortable with these splashes.
Small stage is a little rough. Oh, okay. Okay. So Kevin's been punishing a lot with dash attack, right?
Yep.
So he crouch cancels it at that time. Or ASDIs it, right?
Yep. ASDI.
So.
Grab. Yeah, that's the neck tech chase. No Falcon tech chase is like that.
Yeah.
It's weird. Like it's a very Nick thing. It's like
Yeah.
Don't really.
Yeah, that's kind of unique to Nick.
That's a very.
But not a terrible last two stocks. He just kind of got foxed on. So.
Yeah.
But ASDI really important. Yeah. And he tried to get the stomps right.
Yeah.
Stomps your big comeback factor, but didn't work out.
Yeah, I pretty much have gotten a lot. I actually have gotten really good at ASDIing and just CCing.
Good. Yeah, that
it's
was
mostly standard in my play now. I'm still like, there's still like those sort of situations is getting better on, but it's like, I always remind myself like just to always do it. That's like That's like very consistent. Like it's like.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, let's move on to the next game. Battlefield. 5 for center, right?
Yep. And just want to point out one thing. That short laser right here. Kevin's actually been he told me he's been firing a lot of lasers at the start of the match because it's 3%.
Yeah, 3%.
Really, and also one laser means up smash knocks down now.
Oh, right.
So it's always a small detail. So that's another reason why Kevin fires it.
Okay, that's good to know. All right, so let's see. 5 for center. What happens? Yep. So Kevin commits first.
Yep. Nick
is going to knee. In this little zone right here, right?
Yep. Nick's in his zone. He's going to knee.
Yeah.
Kevin closes in and.
Okay, barely misses, but main concept here is that Nick does not force center, right?
Mm-hmm. Should I write this one down?
Yeah. You should write it down. Don't force center, especially against Fox. Fox can just nair through everything, right?
So should I just write don't force center versus Fox?
Yeah. And use this little like tiny dash dance here or tiny movement before you commit, or.
Don't force center versus Fox.
Yeah. Okay. Barely misses the stomp, but it's all good.
That's that Nair thing actually. You remember we talked about this a while ago.
Yeah.
You remember how like he couldn't need this?
Yes, he couldn't need it, right?
Like because what does Kevin do?
Kevin just doesn't. Yeah, he's crouch canceler. Or doesn't.
Well, he's CCing, but I want to see what Kevin does after this CC.
I roll.
So, Nair, roll.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he could have kneed or stomped.
Yeah. I like this. Look at how Nick's not blocking a low percent unless he has to, right? He's jabbing back right there. After Kevin hits him, right? Good. Okay, so
I feel like I'm now at the point now where, should I write this one down? Like, don't block unless you have to.
Yeah, don't block unless you have to.
Because I'm starting to learn that. Like now I'm kind of past that point where now it's like, now I have to learn when to do it.
Yeah.
So should I just write don't block unless you have to?
Don't block unless you have to with Falcon at low percent. And notice this might be kind of Nick's playstyle, but he's still not forcing center. He's using this top platform. Why do you think he's using this top platform, hiding under this top platform?
Because if Fox gets on the platform, it's up air sit.
Right, and what does Kevin like to approach with a lot of the times to kind of break up the monotony of neutral?
Usually runs in with an air.
Full jump nair, right?
Yeah.
So this platform protects him from that full jump nair. Mm-hmm. Especially because Foxes will full jump nair into center just because it's so like, why not? Mm-hmm. So keep that in mind that the way Nick's playing under this platform is really important because he makes it so he can't commit with full jump, okay? Mm-hmm. And so he makes Fox have to play more linearly, okay? Mm-hmm. So if he full jumps nairs, he's not going to hit Nick, right? So see how he's forcing him to play more linear?
Yep.
He can't full jump. A Fox without full jump is like he has to play a little more honest here, Mm-hmm. Tries to full jump, can't do it, right? So then he nairs in and he gets naired for it, right?
And I'm noticing this too because like Kevin's thrown up against me. Actually, he knows that I'm actually pretty good at sniffing out full jumps, mm-hmm. but he still gets away with it because I don't get on the platform.
Exactly.
So should I write this one down in particular?
Sure.
Right,
yeah.
Like playing under platforms makes Fox have to play linear.
Yes. Yeah.
So playing under platforms takes away Fox full jump.
And you can put this under the bracket of fighting for center.
Fall jump and play more linear. Alright, so playing under platforms takes away flux full jump and play more linear.
Yeah, and play more linear. So he comes in with a linear nair and he gets nared for it. Not a hard punish, but could have been better.
I just showed 2019 on my dates.
Okay, so by now Kevin knows he's not going to commit into center, right?
No.
So Nick has established that he's willing to stay under this platform and not commit into the center. So let's see how Kevin deals with it. Thought he had frame advantage there. He kind of did too long of a dash. I think he was expecting Kevin to dash away. Kevin just nairs in place. Really nice. I like that.
Judge roll.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Crazy following me.
I like these rolls into center. I really do.
And actually, go back to the falling knee. So Kevin and I have actually been talking about this, that, and even Umar and I have talked about this. Double jumping to ledge like that high is actually really good for Falcon.
Yeah, I could see that.
Because it avoids more down tilt.
Oh, right.
It avoids more down tilt, and we're thinking like in a similar sense, it's same thing with Fox dash attack.
Oh, yeah.
Where you can double jump to ledge or do something like that, falling knee. Because even though Nick got the soft knee there, hard knee in that situation is a win for Nick, usually.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, it's not bad using that knee hitbox there.
Yeah, it's just something.
Yeah. Okay, look at this. Nick's very patient. He's holding center, right?
Mm-hmm.
Look how many times he dash dances in center before he commits. Good, and then once he sees him commit, then he starts, and then he just kind of does the nair, right? But good block by Kevin. Nice. He messes his tech chases, man. Come on, bro. That sucks. Yeah, this should be. This mixed chest chase kind of got him. Good. Nice.
Ooh, good up there. Sneaky laser.
Oh, okay.
Good way
so,
to try to shield.
Yeah, so look at this. Beautiful. Block, get the hell out, right?
Yep. Don't listen to it. Really good.
Good block. That time Kevin was ready, though.
Yeah.
For this.
He was a bit closer in, though.
Yeah, he was, yeah. Let's clip by that now. Oh, that was interesting.
Gentlemen.
Wow. I'm not sure why Kevin rolled here. But he did.
It wasn't the greatest.
Yeah, it wasn't pretty bad.
He was probably trying to bounce attack. That's kind of a Kevin classic. Yeah. Ooh. Aw, that's unfortunate. Knee. Hey, go, I want to see the knee shield again.
Sure.
Not this one. It's back when they're at 0. So, Nick dies. That's actually, it's similar to the Uncle Punch thing. It sucks because there's no option to where it's actually, I can't make it shine. Which I'm happy to see.
Right there.
In hand, there's that up smash. So there's that up smash. Watch. I watched the Johnny video. There's like a 4-frame window. 4-frame window for this, so watch. And look at the percent Kevin's at. There.
I had no idea that reached like that.
Yeah. I've actually done it, and I'm like, that's actually really smart to do. I mean, at this sort of sound like 40 or like anything like to where it's outside crouch cancel range, it's really good to use there sometimes.
Okay.
Because it's quicker than Stomp, and it could be used as a get off me.
Gotcha.
But like at lower percents, I'd say Stomp is a lot more.
You're right.
But it is a bit hard.
It's harder to hit, yeah. Okay, that's great, yeah.
Yeah.
Good punish. Good. fucking tech away.
Really good tech away. Stomp. Nice coverage.
Yeah.
Really good coverage.
Nick, he blocks, but he gets out immediately, tries to get a stomp in, you know?
Slide off. Good slide off. Oh, that's an unfortunate turn around. That was probably a club. We've all done it. There. Oh, that was interesting.
Oh, he fucked up. God
No.
I think we're getting a lot of little errors that's costing him. But.
He was really panicky actually in the gear games. He also kind of threw the set. He actually kind of threw the turn away when I watched it.
That sucks. He's kind of just Hail Mailer, kind of flailing his stomps out.
Nick's kind of...
Grab. He's missing.
Nick is playing with the best. Good knee, that's that thing we talked about.
Oh, shit, you got it, yeah.
Not the greatest DI. Not...
Damn, dude. Is that one punish?
That's that knee thing we talked about.
That's that knee thing, right? Think about how many
exactly.
times that happened in your set, right?
Probably a lot.
Yeah. And then he just got that one...
Yeah, he got reversed. He got reversed too.
Oh,
that was so good.
God.
That was really good.
Kevin, why are you up smashing that? Why are you up smashing a Falcon at 51? I mean, I guess it was okay because it's like whatever, but it's just really risky.
Yeah.
All right. He knows what he did wrong.
I've been thinking of striking game 1 here more. Again, laser.
Yeah.
There's that laser thing. And now with the platform's gone.
Yeah, right. Now with the platform's gone,
it becomes a different game.
Yeah. Okay. He needs to get off.
Good stomp. Okay.
Okay, so...
Okay, hang on. So go back to that stomp, when he stomps.
Sure.
I would jab reset. It's funny. I'm starting to find things, some small... this is kind of at least weird from my perspective.
Yeah.
I'm finding small aspects I'm actually better than Nick at.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Like, I feel like right here, I would have jab reset. So, I mean... I at least... This is just me kind of taking pride in that.
Yeah. Everybody has things they're better at. And
I think I'm a little bit better than him in these sort of situations.
Sure, yeah. No, that's definitely jab reset.
So, I would probably jab reset in that situation.
Yeah. Okay, I want you to watch how Nick's naring here. The way Nick is naring here is really, really important. Look at when you... Okay. Why is that nair that way important? Why is he not fast falling it, and why is he not going all the way to the left?
Because if he fast falls it, the nair probably will not hit Kevin in this situation, and also it's a longer hitbox and could potentially trade.
Exactly. So one thing to know about Falcon's nair is that the first hit goes like this, right?
Yes.
It covers a diagonal. So let's watch this.
And it's right in the range where Kevin is falling.
Look at that kick. That kick is like diagonal, right?
And yep.
So that's really, really important. So these non-fast fall nairs to catch full jumps coming in, they're like, sometimes they're hit and miss, but keep in mind this is, the way Nick is doing this nair is super, super important.
He's not fading back with it. It's all in.
Well, I think he's fading back a little bit, but notice how early he starts it and how he's not fast falling, right? Because he's just covering a full jump approach. Really, really good. Okay?
So should I write this one down?
Yeah.
How should I write it? Because again, it's Kevin's full. Because I'm actually pretty good against most Fox full hoppers. It's mostly Kevin's style is just like a killer.
Right.
To me right now.
So I guess we can chalk this up to the fight for center thing here, right? Now.
I'll write up the fight for center thing when we recap the notes.
Sure.
But I'm gonna just write this stuff down right now.
So this full jump is a very common approach, obviously, with no platforms, right?
Yes.
So this nair non-fast fold early is covers that angle, that 45-degree angle.
So should I write use non-fast fold nair to cover Fox full jump?
Yeah, to cover it. Yeah.
Use non-fast fold cover. Oh shit. To cover Fox.
That's something that would be really fun to practice in Uncle Punch. Just have a Fox full jump Nair.
I probably would have to use 20xx for it. I don't think there's an actual event for that, but the point still stands. I definitely. Because I'm thinking of actually doing less playing against people because I feel like there's now an imbalance really of how I am right now as a player. I feel like I'm playing more people. I think my neutral has now gotten a little bit better than my punish game, and I've been trying to, as we say, almost go back to my roots because I feel like my main bread and butter, I'm a punish game.
Yeah, I think so. So once you see a situation over and over again, you're just going to get really good at it, you know?
Yeah, and I noticed when, because it was kind of unfortunate that I played Manny because he was a pup and I just did not pop stuff at all.
Sure,
I mean, I give more credit to him than more than me on matching experience. I mean, it was more, he beat me fair and square. I got
Sure.
Because I got fucked up. But when I played Brandon and Umar, a lot of the stuff I was working on, because Brandon played Spaceys and Marth against me, but I noticed a lot of the stuff I was doing, Stomp, Jab Reset, or most of the Marth stuff we were talking about, double jumping to ledge, or using instant up air against tall characters.
Okay.
I was doing those sort of things, and it was working. And it's because I labbed it out of it.
Yeah.
And even though I think I only took one game off of Umar, but it was there was a lot of stuff. It was it wasn't I lost almost every game and I was man, this sucks. It was I looked at it, I was okay, we can work with it. It was a first time in a long time where I was we can do this.
We can do this, yeah.
We can do this and we can get better from it.
So I think, something like this, I think you practicing by yourself, seeing a situation over and over again is probably way more beneficial for you because then than just playing, because you're the kind of player that can a lot of people can't build that you know what I mean.
Everyone says I am a repetitive player, which can be very good and very bad.
Very good and very bad.
Everyone has said that it's funny you mentioned that too because they said you can be very repetitive sometimes, but it's I think it's kind of funny, but they say when I'm in the zone, I'm nearly unstoppable.
Yeah, exactly. Because it seems I remember playing you. It just seems oh, he's not gonna miss this because he always, I just know you're not gonna miss.
It's almost like a shutdown defender per se.
Yeah.
And that's the reason. When I get consistent wins on people, I pretty much will always win because I'm so darn consistent.
Yeah, you're so tight at it. So definitely take pride in the fact that you excel at practicing a certain punish over and over again, or a certain situation over again, right? So now instead of punishing, instead of thinking about
I've been
punishing,
struggling.
just think about you can do this. Think about this as your punish game too. You can punish a full hop over and over again. So yeah. Yeah,
because I did that with Martha edge guards. I was trying to master reverse knee. I get it every time.
Right.
I pretty much get. When I played Umar and he would whenever he recovered to stage. I covered every time.
Nice.
It was. I was amazed. I was wow.
Yeah, and so now when you
it's
Fox
almost
up smashes,
it's almost automatic.
Exactly. Yeah. Now when a Fox up smashes your shield, you're going to be
I could just knee.
Yeah. So practice this. Practice a neutral situation over and over again, right? Not just a punish.
So how's this? Use not fast fall nair to cover Fox full jump.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So nice mistake. I want to see what he did after the mistake. This is more punish game thing.
I think he was just surprised. That nair hit. It was a little surprising that nair hit. So, but I guess he could have punched it. So,
I usually instinctively would have probably gone
me too.
That situation. I'm kind of the person where I usually would nair it.
Yeah.
In that
So watch how Nick keeps nairing after neutral, right? Nair.
So
he misses a tech chase, but look, he does that same nair again.
Yeah,
right?
Because Kevin may do it again. Yeah. That's kind of Kevin class.
But he realizes that he doesn't do it, and he fast falls as soon as he recognizes he's not doing it, right? So now he's on the ground, tries to throw out another nair.
Grab. That's where I say Nick's dash tech chases. That's where it's really good, actually.
Yeah, I think so.
Because I think behind, that's where I agree with Nick's theory. Because it's a lot more input intensive.
Yeah.
So watch this when he gets a grab. You go back to the touches. Yeah. See, that's where
that was smooth.
See, that's where I will say because I disagree because I feel like the way dashes are a bit better.
True.
But in this sort of situation right there where he's at, I'd say Nick's is actually really bad.
God, that was so smooth. It was so seamless the way he dashed back and.
I've been trying to take bits and pieces from everyone. That's one thing I've taken.
Yeah, let's see how he loses stock though.
Stop.
Okay, so what he's been trying to do a lot is trying to delay knee so we can trade with Kevin, but Kevin's so he just doesn't run into shit, man, and that's annoying because foxes.
Kevin's good.
Yeah. Most foxes just run into shit, and he's just not doing it, man.
That's the thing I've been talking when I've been playing higher level players is that I'm noticing some of those like scrub things I used to get away with. They don't really work.
Yeah.
That much anymore.
And
that's been the hard thing I think I've been trying to adjust.
Yeah.
Which I'm excited but also like fearful because I did this for a long time where I played nothing but high level players in Smash 4. And I feel like that was utterly my downfall in some sense because I just relied heavily on that. So I'm excited that now I have accessibility to good players, but I'm also like afraid of it because I'm just like it's like almost like it's weird sense. It's almost like I'm coming full circle.
Sure. Yeah.
Because this looks eerily similar like where I'm at right now. It's almost like we've come full circle. We're here. We have the high level accessibility to literally high level players at any point. Yeah. But how do we utilize
it? Right. So look at this. Nick pretty much knows that he's gotten Nick's respect in center now. Mm-hmm. You know, he's done that in air a couple times. He knows, you know, Nick's established that he's not going to rush into mid, right? Yeah. So he kind of just does a mix-up here, right? And boom. Just does a knee, right? So it's good to throw that on somehow.
Yep, kind of breaks the zone.
Yeah. Type dash dancing, recognizes that Nick's been just dashing
tried stomping. Ooh, good knee grab. Nice.
See, Nick's changing it up now. Nick's changing it up, right? He's not doing as many nairs right now.
Yep, he's just going out there. Yeah. Barely missing knee grab. I would have done the same thing. Oh, that's a flub.
Yeah. Oh, what the fuck? That reached her. Oh, missed the tag.
Did he poke on the side beam? Let's see.
Oh, that was sick, that grab. Hold on. Oh,
did Kevin drop shield last?
I think Kevin
I think he dropped shield last. That's good setup. Okay.
This grab. Sick.
I really like the bear commitment. I'm surprised it missed, but I'd say good angle on Kevin because that bear's been is really good.
That's a good bear.
Kevin Nick's been really good at doing that bear.
Nick was like, you're gonna DI away 100% off this down throw, right? Because remember we were
Yep.
Fucking read the.
That was really, really good, Nick.
Beautiful. Okay.
It's funny. So many people are like envious. I don't think envious, but I think it's just mostly because I've been talking to mostly San Jose Foxes.
Yeah. Dude, Kevin is so annoying. He doesn't run into shit.
He's really good.
Run into it, please. Everybody runs into that knee. Everybody, dude.
Kevin's good.
He's not running into. It's so annoying. Run into something, Kevin. Fuck.
Good credit to Kevin. That's that double jump thing again. Let's see. Hang on. I want to see how he got away with the double jump thing this time. Oh, we fucked up.
Yeah, he fucked up. Okay.
We're back to Nathan.
Oh, now he's keeping
breaks his zone with knee.
Yeah. Come on. Oh, that sucks. Light hit. Okay. Light hit.
There. Oh,
the
okay.
Fuck?
Kevin messed up something. I actually got a lot better at ledge. I'm still trying to get the hack stash. Oh. Flub-a-rooski.
What are you doing? Okay, whatever.
A little bit of flub there.
Yeah.
Stop.
Nice. Oh, fuck. No, don't die. Don't die.
Oh, he's gonna die.
Don't die. Okay. Oh my god.
I'll throw. That's a DIY thing. Yeah, right there. Watch. Kevin DI's away, but this is exactly. Oh, shit.
But he waits for the.
This is exactly what we talked about yesterday. Yeah. Where Kevin will always get. He's telling me like every fox just DI away in that situation. Yeah. But it's fine. I almost like. Cause I was actually in there with a room of all foxes.
Oh yeah.
So I pretty much had like they're exploiting the hell out of Falcon in every way. But I'm just like. I guess I'm like, I feel like I'm the only like one of the few Falcon believers right now.
Yeah. Sure.
But I've seen this. I'm like, we're going to wait for you to do this.
Yeah. That's good.
We're going to wait for you to do this. So I'm almost like I'm kind of glad. I always call it like this is Sandwich Gate. I'm gonna spy on you foxes because
and then he punishes it. Boom.
It's exactly what Kevin and I talked about, and it works. It's so good. Nick executed this perfectly.
That was fucking crazy.
In every way, Nick executed that perfectly.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
Oh, he's got no jump.
Yeah, he should be dead.
Up till... That was well done.
Yeah.
Go back to one interaction. There was one interaction back at the beginning of the stock. So it was before this. It was before Nick got like the big opening. A little bit before. It was like... So...
Second stock?
Okay, yeah. So it was when Nick is off stage. I think it's after this stock. I think it's after Kevin loses his stock and Nick is off stage trying to recover. Okay, so it's after the drop zone. So drop zone, that's sick. Okay, Kevin's gonna get some damage. Up till there. I put that. Okay, so Nick's gonna get off stage right here. That's that double jump thing we talked about.
Yeah.
Exactly. So that's all I wanted to see, but that's exactly what we were talking about with the double jump to ledge. It works the same thing against Marth, actually.
That's interesting. Yeah, it covers. That's a interesting.
Because Umar talked about I saw this. I only use this against Marth, but I've seen it works almost the same way.
Yeah.
It works almost the same way. And I'm like, dude, double jump to ledge.
Yeah.
Because Fox has to forward smash. That's pretty much the only way he can cover it. True. Because I watched my set with Luan, and Luan covered that with forward smash every time. Gotcha. So that's sort of the counter to it. And now I'm thinking about it, I can just falling knee.
Oh, yeah.
If Luan does that.
Yeah, definitely.
So, I mean, there's sort of like a built-in meta. I found out about that. Yeah. So, if Fox... should I write... I feel like I should write this one down.
Yeah, sure. That's a good one.
So, do double jump to ledge unless... If Fox does not forward smash. If he forward smashes, need to try and trade it. It'll beat it.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
So, double jump fall to ledge. So, what is it? Double jump fall to ledge. If Fox does an F smash. If he does, do a knee to beat or trade it.
Yeah. Do you want to play melee with Kevin if he comes over? Or?
I'm down if he. I mean, I'm like half. I'm kind
whatever.
Of,
yeah.
I'm kind of burnt out right now, and I've been like, I've actually been crazy stressed and like.
Sure, no problem. I just want to ask you, because okay, all right.
I actually been just kind of stressed out, and I actually want to just like take a bit of time off from me for a little bit.
All right, next talk.
So yeah, that's pretty good. Nice. That's so unfortunate.
Yeah.
Damn. I'll throw. Yep, this is exactly what we talked about.
Clean. Let's go. Dashing's a little too much.
Jump. Yeah, right. So that's death. Yeah, last time. Good trade.
Yeah, I like that.
Is that the same thing we talked about before, where it's like sometimes when Fox pressures, just do a stomp at shield?
Just do a stomp, yeah. If you know what he's doing is not airtight, sometimes stomp will.
Well, I'm just curious when you up those here, wasn't it? So here's the interesting thing about that up throw you just did. So in this situation, so we talked about how up throw stomp right here covers tech and blitz and no tech.
Right.
So here's the other thing Kevin and I talked about.
Mm-hmm.
What Nick does sometimes, he will side B. Because side B covers everything except tech behind, and we put quote-unquote mistech because Fox can sometimes jump out before no tech. So this covers every option except potentially two options.
Yeah.
So so that's just one thing I thought
I like that.
recently.
Yeah. I didn't think about Ford B at this percent. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
but we thought about it. So in this case, just Nick didn't do it there. But that's just one thing I've kept in mind.
That's cool. Barely misses.
He's using the nairs again.
Yeah. Good patience before fighting for center, right?
He didn't fast fall that one.
Yeah.
Not fast falling again. Covers the landing.
Yeah. Oh, I tried to up air that. Oh my god.
Breaks his zone.
Barely. What the fuck? Oh, why did he stomp that?
Oh my god, Nick!
Oh my god, you got so. Oh. Oh, we powered you. Oh my god.
Favorable trade.
Oh.
Gentleman. Oh, misses gentleman.
Okay.
Fourth throw. I like the fourth throw. Oh, that's a clutch. That's such a clutch ledge bear.
Wow.
That's actually something. This is more just like
he fucking stole that one.
We've all talked about Nick actually gets so fucking nervous.
Yeah, he does.
Like, we've all agreed that like Nick kind of especially because I actually really have come to really appreciate Nick's style recently.
Yeah.
But we're just like Nick totally flubs a lot of times, and we're just like, ugh.
Why is Captain Falcon's name in yellow?
Slippy.
But Fox's is it?
It's against the winner of the game on that. It's because they're playing on a
okay.
They were playing on a Slippy setup.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, Nick's taking a break. I like this. Takes his cursor off, takes a break, right?
Mm-hmm.
Feel like, that was a close one. Let me take a break. Let me get my heart rate down.
I'm starting to like. This is more like an outside game thing. Should I do that more?
Yeah,
I feel like I don't.
Take your cursor off. Because think about it. If you just won a close match like that, your heart rate is racing.
So, just take your cursor off your character for a sec.
Exactly. This is so nice what Nick does. He does because you cannot press start if the other person doesn't have a cursor.
Because I know
most of
it's
the time
like
when people lose, they want to be like, okay, of course Kevin wanted to match start. He's like, fuck that, But good on.
So take your cursor off your character if flustered or nervous.
Yeah. Nick's heart rate is probably fucking out of this world, and he did such a smart idea by just. I won. Let me reset my heart rate back down.
After close game, I'm not right or flustered because I feel like I still sometimes I run into this habit where I just sometimes I'm trying to let my pride not get in the way too much. Now it's like sometimes I struggle with that too. I have to remember to slow my pride.
Yep.
Slow down. But it has gotten better. Like in the times where it does well, it's gotten a lot better.
Good. Stomp. So look how he's not afraid to do stomps at low percent.
Mm-hmm.
Think about just think about it. Just don't be too afraid to do stomps at low percent.
Should I just write that down?
Yeah.
As in general, don't be afraid to stomp at low percent.
Yeah.
115, 20 already. Don't be afraid to stomp at low percent.
Yeah. You can always CC, ASDI, whatever Fox hits you with afterwards. Unless Fox
is that the center stage thing we talked about again, or not really?
No, not really. Just in general, just don't be afraid. See how it works. Stomp is one of those moves it's almost a necessary evil. Because if you don't ever do it, Fox is never afraid.
They're gonna just bully you.
You're just gonna bully you. So yeah, this is the only move at this percent that knocks Fox down, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like.
Got it.
You gotta fucking put the fear of God into them sometimes,
Yeah, how many times have we talked about the fear of God?
Oh, he's dead.
He's dead. He's dead.
Yeah. How many times do you? What is Kevin expecting right now?
Probably an air.
Probably an air.
Probably an air, maybe a knee.
Got nared, right? But now he's just like.
It's whatever if he gets an air.
Yeah.
He's just dead. Finds a way to break through stomp.
Yeah. Tries to stomp there, right? Okay, so this isn't bad. So look, he gets punished for the stomp, right?
Mm-hmm.
But Nick is well aware that he can get punished off the stomp, and that's something you have to be kind of okay with. You just have to tone it back if you do get, punished, because But he tries to stomp again, right?
Yeah, and this is not a bad stomp either.
Yeah, it's not a bad stomp.
It's just barely mistimed.
Just barely mistimed, right? But he was able to get out,
Yeah.
But just keep that in mind. Like, you have to be okay with the risk reward of stomp at low percent.
Should I write like as a continuation?
Sure, yeah.
Accept the risk reward.
Accept the risk reward and understand that if you do get hit after the stomp, how do you get out of that combo? Or how do you get out of that situation? And Nick tried to crouch cancel. He just, messed up a little bit. But
so I'm going to just, as a continuation, so I write, accept the risk reward and how do you get out of it?
Yeah, and how to get out of it. Because he had chances to get out of that combo. It wasn't like, look.
Yeah, okay, so let's see.
So he gets... Okay, after right here, right?
Okay,
so
yeah. It's not a bad commitment to do. It's just mistimed. So he gets up to the...
He DIs away. He could have teched away, right? He could have teched away. He could have teched in. He tries to land and mash grab. Probably not the best option. So he could have gotten away, right?
Yeah.
Whatever. But he just messed up. Oh.
Caught him.
God.
Unfortunate. Yeah. 0 to death fast.
Yeah.
Again, that's what I talked about. He threatened.
It's a fucking stomp.
And that's the up throw hand. Go back to that up throw. So, Watchman... this is the same thing we talked about. It's kind of... There's not really much Fox can get.
Yeah, not much, yeah.
Maybe an up smash, maybe an up smash, maybe a chain grab. There's not really much we can get, and that's the same thing, like, everyone says that, like, up throw is actually really not that great.
Yeah, it's not that great, yeah.
Oh, that's a flub. That dash attack flub.
Nice. That
he probably meant to crouch jab. That nair thing we're talking about.
Yeah.
Nice. I love it.
Okay.
Up throw. Forward smash. Great. Dead? Not dead. Oh, took a jump. Go back to one thing. We talked about this in the past with no tech. It's back when you get. It's that get up attack. So you remember what we talked about? How stomp get up attack?
Yeah.
Exactly why.
Yeah.
Because he's not in range to where he can CC it.
Right. That's good.
I'm gonna write that down. Just
yeah.
I'll write that down.
Sure.
If not in CC range, just stop get up attack.
Yeah.
If not in range to CC, stop.
Yeah, the stomp, man. The stomp is...
I'm really realizing how good stomp is nowadays.
I have a rule with Kellen. We say, how many stomps does it take to win a match with Falcon? And we figured out the magic number of stomps is 5 stomps. If you get 5 stomps in a match with Falcon, you win the game.
I should have that same rule then. Just have that in mind. Just if I get 5 stomps, I'm winning this game.
You win the game.
That's actually a really funny analogy.
Yeah.
Big fan.
Nice.
There.
You got this?
I want to see what Nick could have done there. So
he definitely could have just grabbed the ledge and refresh.
No, what he could have even done, he could have just... So, really good bear. Kevin's already going low, and he just started going... He could have just stood there and stomped.
Yeah.
He's in a vulnerable position.
He just got excited, dude.
Oh, flubberooski.
He tried to get that trade or something.
He threw the set for that reason, actually.
Yeah.
Kevin talks about this is a tournament losing mistake.
Shit.
He's up 3 stocks to 1 on Kevin.
Yeah.
That's that throw side B thing we talked about.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
Oh, is it?
Oh my god, Nick, you're flubbing. That's the only small thing I'm irritated with Nick is that Nick kind of gets. I mean, I can relate because I sometimes get like that too, but.
Yeah.
Nick is so twitchy right now, dude. I don't like it.
Oh my god, you're a god. What the fuck is text, dude?
Oh, this is so scary. Nick is like...
Oh, what the fuck?
Crazy up air.
Once again, Kevin doesn't run into shit.
No, he doesn't.
Oh, they were both a little nervous there.
Oh, I love that. Hang on. Go back. So, Kevin and I have actually theorized this in this situation. So, when Fox holds the ledge right here...
Yeah.
So he just keep doing it in slow mo. So it's when Kevin grabs the ledge.
Okay.
So go a little bit forward. Okay, so Kevin's gonna grab ledge. Okay, so we've had this theory that if Fox times this well to where Falcon cannot snap the ledge,
Yeah.
he has to edge cancel the up B.
Oh, hold on. Oh, thank you so much, Brandon, for the host, dude. I just saw that.
Oh, dang.
I'm just here with my boy Nathan. I know he talked to you about play. Just saw it.
What's up, Brandon? Thanks for playing yesterday.
They probably all left, dude. Okay.
Hey, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool that you hosted.
Yeah, that's cool. Okay, so go ahead. Finish your thought.
And so we talked about how in this situation, and so Kevin mistimed it here to where he got too early, but the only way for Falcon to safely get on here, this is a precise thing, is to edge cancel the up B. I think once or twice I've ever been able to get it. But I agree with Kevin's theory on this. Mm-hmm. I'm totally like supportive of this situation because I'm like, it's super hard to do, but you know what they say, you gotta try it.
Yeah, you gotta try
it's
it.
Like,
you know who was stupid good at this?
A Wayne Gretzky quote.
Yeah.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So,
you know who was stupid good at this for no reason is Jeff. Jeff edge canceled everything. And I'm just like,
I was just gonna say, I was thinking, I was like, dude, probably Jeff would get this.
Yeah, Jeff would get this, but
I don't know. I should just take pages out of Jeff for that. Yeah. I have seen Jeff. Jeff's ridiculous. Yeah, because if he gets on stage in this situation, Falcon's in so much lag. It's just kind of he's screwed.
Good.
Again, I like how Nick attacked invincibility with Stomp.
The movement, little
flubs, but hey.
Yeah, that's sick. Nick has a move. Beautiful.
Good grab. I actually don't mind that knee there.
Yeah.
Nice. That's again that dash thing.
Yeah,
I'm a little disagreeing. And again, here's that side B thing.
Yeah.
Again, good tech on Kevin, but if he attacked in any other direction, that side B hits.
True. Kevin, so good at dash tech.
Ooh, big fat bear. Oh, again, nice roll away by Kevin.
These guys are attacking really well.
I like the nairs. Ooh.
Yeah, I like the nairs too, but Kevin hasn't gotten hit by one of those, so he really needs to mix it up.
Yeah, Kevin's figured it out.
Yeah. Okay.
Ooh. I don't know if he meant to back throw.
Yeah.
Ooh. Ouch. Rough. I think, is that the set?
Yeah, I think so.
Yes.
Yeah, so really exciting set. I think
really
definitely learned a lot. So what did we learn?
Let's see. I wrote it all down. So when Fox up throws at low percents, try to get as far away from him as possible with side platforms.
Right, with side platforms, yeah.
When invincible, fresh knee to grab is almost guaranteed. Mm-hmm. Practice picking good moves out of hit stun at low percents. Should I write like stomp, knee, or just
stomp? Yes, if stomp doesn't work, jabs, whatever.
Yeah. I'll write jabs, stomp. I actually been using when I play Brandon. Mm-hmm. I actually use jabs a lot. I actually was but you know what's funny? It was only because Brandon's so weird.
Huh?
It's a really weird one, but he was beating me with it. But it's funny. Whenever he went spacies, I would jab him out. I jabbed him out. It was Brandon respected it totally because he was like. I can't get in because I mashed jab. I did what you told me. Where it was just I was mashing jab. And it was interesting because I predicated more on like learning grab the whole time, that whole session. But I was like, I'm getting away with jabs so much. Yeah. So I just kind of swapped it.
Yeah. So what if instead of jabs you find a spot to put in stomp? Mm-hmm. You know.
Same thing.
If
he commits to a dash attack, that stomp opening.
Yeah, or something.
Stomp is a jump start. You can do anything with it.
Yeah. So. Yeah, so that's good. Okay, and then what else?
So, practice making good moves. This one. Don't force center versus Fox.
Yes, that's the big one we have to learn, right?
Don't at low percent. What is it? Unless you have to. What is it? Don't shield at low percents if you have to. That's
right.
I completely forgot to write shield. Don't shield at low percents if you have to.
Yeah.
Shield. Playing under platforms takes away Fox full jump and play more linear.
Yeah.
Use non-fast falling nair to cover Fox full jump.
Yeah, that's mostly an FD thing though.
Yeah.
So.
FD. So FD thing. Double jump fall to ledge. Double jump fall to ledge if Fox does an F smash. If he does, knee.
Yeah.
Take a cursor off your character after close game or flustered. That's more just like a personal thing. I don't do that much. Don't be afraid to stomp at low percents. Accept the risk reward in how you get out of it.
Yep.
If not in range to CC, stomp, get up attack. Those are the main things we got.
Yeah.
And what were the things that we talked about with the center things? Because I'm gonna write like.
So that's the most important thing I want you to learn, right?
So I'm gonna put an exclamation point means center stage.
Yeah. So I mean, all the notes you took are pretty much exactly what I want you to focus on, but the whole concept is not to rush into center, right?
All right. So which ones were the ones in particular that we talked about?
Well, you can use the platform.
So the platform thing, that's a center stage thing?
Yeah, the center stage thing. Also, the micro dash dance, the thing that Nyx does.
I didn't write the micro dash dance.
Well, he just basically micro dashes thing under the platform. Because he's trying to bait out a full jump, potentially. Or
that kind of goes under playing under, so...
Yeah.
Exclamation point. Does invincible need to grab is almost guaranteed. That's not really center.
No, that's not really center.
Practice picking good moves. I've hit stone at low percent.
The nair full jump nair, or the nair thing is a center thing, but specifically FD.
There it is.
Yeah.
Let's see. Don't force center versus Fox. Obviously, that's
it.
Don't shield at low percents unless you have to. Is that kind of? That's more general?
Yeah, more general. But I would also say is understand when you have established that respect for center. So after
I'll write this as an additional. Should I write understand when you have respect?
Yeah, because you notice after a while Kevin was like, okay, this guy's not coming to center. Like, I have to come to him, you know? This guy is not coming to center, so Nick threw in a couple knees, right? Remember?
Yeah.
So to kind of mix up, break the zone.
Yeah, so understand when you have respect to center.
Yeah.
Alrighty, and then a double jump fall ledge is not really. That's more recovery. Yeah. Take a cursor off your character. Close game. Don't be afraid to stop at low percents. Accept the risk reward and how you get. That's not really center. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I think on the center stage thing.
Yeah. So the two main things I want you to focus on is the fight for center and stomping at low percent. Mm-hmm. Those are the two most important things you should work on.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, all good stuff.
Yeah. Do you want to look at the other ones? Or
I won't have time, unfortunately, just because Kevin's coming over. But let me tell you.
I think I was actually really productive though.
Good. Yeah, I think
we got most. Yeah. Unfortunately, it's just I'm like kind of drained a million because I've.
Sure. Yeah. No problem.
Like it got.